The Gulf Island Film and Television School, like many things in life, was an accident. I was contacted by McMillan Blodell, one of their sales representatives, shortly after I got out of jail. I was doing some time up in Nanaimo, at the Nanaimo Correctional Center, for protesting the logging practices of McMillan Blodell up at Kielbowicz Sound. So after I did my time, I got home and I got a call from McMillan Blodell asking me if I'd like to buy their logging camp. And I assumed this was a prank call. But as it turned out, it wasn't a prank call. I'm an entrepreneur. I hung up the phone and thought, well, sure, I'll buy a logging camp. So that's what we got. We bought the logging camp. I didn't know what I was going to do with it. I was a filmmaker of sorts. Excuse me for one moment. Hi, film school. Yeah.
And then we'll have them run up to you with the camera. All right.
Footage and the actual people in the audio are
I don't have to have the same clothes this time, right? How is that the thing that a human being's like, I have the best day. We're really excited about it. Does that all make sense?
So the way we've been able to survive is I was a house owner on Galiano Island for the last 20 years. And my house continues to increase in value. And as it goes up in value, I borrow more money every year. I go deeper and deeper in debt. But I keep my school running year after year.
Action!
What are you talking about?
You killed her!
yeah.
Do you know that, Emily? Why would you know that?
Know what?
That she got hit in the head with a rock. How would you know that?
Cut. What do you guys think?
Why is he getting so fat?
But leaning on that thing here, if you lean on that wooden railing just for...
Instead of doing a full shot and then zooming in on his face, we could maybe start up and then... Go, Oso, go, Oso! Go, you can do it, buddy, you can do it, you can do it!
Oh, are you finished?
No, it's...
Why are you texting on your phone? Dude, I'm just Why are minding you my own trying to look business. so cool? Dude, just back off, okay?
That was awesome.
When we started, we were behind in our gear, and today we're behind in our gear, and it doesn't matter, because the gear is just a tool. And it's really about how to tell stories. Has always been the foundation of our school, and many people today think that they're filmmakers because they have a camera or they have an edit suite and they've made 50 YouTube films. I look at these people and I look at their work and I'm like, they don't have a clue about storytelling. But what's interesting, it's a new standard. So there are millions of these people who haven't not a clue, and they've invented a new benchmark. I don't find the stories very well told, but I'm not from that paradigm. So I don't think it's really up to me to say. We do a YouTube program here at our school, and the kids are so excited. It's unbelievable. It's infectious. And I look at the stuff they make, and it's junk. But they love it, and their friends love it, and they get it on the internet, and millions of people watch it.
She wasn't being such a dumb bitch.
Oh.
I'm gonna let it drip down your...
Oh my god. Yeah, I feel it. I'd say.
I didn't see her.
Okay, go again.
Is I gonna walk in from behind that? Okay, Thomas, actors.
Yep.
Action.
My background in filmmaking was activism. It was Central America. It was during the Contra Wars, the dirty wars. That's why I became a filmmaker. And I felt that people normal people needed to tell stories, tell their own stories, and particularly those people who never have had a voice. And you look at First Nations in Canada, and my personal belief is that we have screwed the First Nations culture and the First Nations people. And I think, in my little way, I can help give First Nations people a voice. So we have huge scholarships. This spring break, any First Nations kid that wanted to come, I paid their full scholarship to come. Because I can do it. It's very cool. With it. One night I was playing my bongo drum along with one of my favorite bands, Santana, and I had this flash. I should start a film school for teenagers, and they'll make films in a week. And I called my friends who are filmmakers, who were my neighbors, many filmmakers, fortunately, on Galiano. And we had a meeting, and they said, George, you're nuts. It'll never work. You can't do this in a week. But this was right at the advent of digital technology, 1995. It was just starting to happen. You could never have done this with the old tape-based analog world, or film, shooting film, because of the time it takes to develop the film. So we started 19 years ago. We've made 3,000 films. We've won over 300 international film awards. We've graduated 7,000 students, and it's been quite a remarkable journey. What's my attitude?
You kind of like caring, nice gifts camp leader.
I'm a nice guy at this one.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.